Hello, this is David, and welcome to Equity Story. Just have a look quickly at the ASX 200. There's your long-term trend. Again, I think we came back and went as low as 5,051, and we've jumped back up and sort of trading around towards the close now at 5113. So I think that looks pretty bullish and possibly giving signs that we're starting to already put Brexit behind us, which is excellent news. We did sell those two stocks, the two gold stocks we put on. Simply, they have Northern Star has run a little bit far from its moving average, but it still looks very, very bullish, and we are holding it long term in our 3-year growth chart. But for those shorter term traders, we made a nice sort of 12% in one day. You got to take it. That's sort of, what is it, 3,000% annualized, something ridiculous like that. And the same with Evolution. Again, it's just run a little bit too hard, and possibly gold. If people calm down a little bit tonight in Europe and the States, and the Dow starts trading in a more positive manner, you might see gold just sell off a little bit. So possibly we love Evolution. We love the story, like the trend. So might be able to buy Evolution again back around this 220, $2 mark. We'll see. Just having a look at the other trends. Obviously, you could see A2 and milk starting to fight its way back. Again, we sort of brought this off a long-term chart, but again, I think we've already got that sort of 180 target price with A2 milk in the short term, so hopefully it will get there. And obviously, good to see MTR fighting its way back, and SGR really very solid trend, absolutely superb little trend. Really holding beautifully above that 550 mark. So again, looking very good, and hopefully she'll turn up, and it won't be too long before we've made profits with that stock as well. What I think is really pleased today is see the performance of these 3-year growth stories we've got, and absolutely stunning performance. And as you can see with Yowie, up was Yowie up today? Up 5.37%. Looks very, very, very strong. And Yowie's an exciting story. And Yowie recently got sold off there, and the issue is that they just couldn't supply enough chocolates for demand. I think now they're starting to get their production issues sorted out, and we've got high hopes for Yowie over the next year or so. As absolutely fantastic, Adasol traded absolutely beautifully today. Look at that for a chart. I mean, we haven't bought Adasol for the chart, but we're not trending it, but it's just a fantastic story, and you can see from that chart that every time it dips, people jump in and buy the story, as they do with APX. Again, she up 3.78%, looks very good. VTG. So here you see some of our 3-year growth stories, just absolutely outperforming, and Catapult, absolutely stunning. XIP, that had that earnings upgrade Friday after close, looking very, very good. And Mobile Embrace, we brought off that long term, sort of tending to hug that long term moving average. I think she needs to do a little bit more, but a great story, and I think around these sort of levels represents really good buying. There's a number of stocks that we're obviously at the moment we're just sort of really waiting for. Once we see a bit of clarity tonight on the Dow, and the Dow's sort of calm, and the FTSE's calm, and I think everyone else is starting to put Brexit behind them, we're certainly looking to add to some of our trends. And some of the stories we like that we've trended before is Auckland Airport. Again, this is all we did, Equity Story, direct you into these really good charts, go out. It looks stunning. As soon as we've got an entry point for Auckland Airports, we'll be in there. ALU, Altium, fantastic story, coming down a little bit, looking for it to turn up. APO, wow, you just don't get better stories. So we've got great opportunity, and I think I said on the weekend, there's a number of stocks we've got our eye on, and as soon as these start turning up, and it's companies like the infamous Domino's, get them on good signals, and we can see that they've exhausted in their patterns and they're ready to go again, we'll really be looking forward to jump on back on some of these stocks. Again, one of the great ones there, Fisher and Paykel. How good if we can get this even a little bit lower, around $9, and what a fantastic trend. So for us, this little pullback, I think it's given us some exciting companies to look at, and hopefully we can get some of these trends on as soon as possible. I'd like to thank you for listening to Equity Story, and I look forward to bringing you this report and hopefully some more trending stocks tomorrow. Thank you very much and good night.